Hello, welcome in. Came back in our video, welcome back. Glad to have you. We're trying to get our QC qualified. But
UK Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final.
Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event.
Pleased you could join us for this first round action.
I'm Luke Elvey, and alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam.
Eagerly anticipating what we're going to see on the course later on today, Luke. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Time for the second shot into the first. Quality shot, that one.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This is downhill, can't be too bold.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a five.
And here we are with the third shot. "11 feet to the cup."
This for back-to-back birdies.
It's tracking. Oh, that's frustrating. And down it goes. He's currently tied for 10th. Here we are at the third.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
That's a good-looking shot there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
He's in a share of 10th position. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par four.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Time to play from the bunker. Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. This hole here is a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Only a few shots off the pace. Going with the 6-iron here. It's just a tad offline, that one. Headed towards the left. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Shocking, a missed green in regulation.
Big putt for par coming up. Okay, steady now.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
This one's dialed in. And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. He finds himself in a share of 13th. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe?
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, and then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Nicely done. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, well done.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt.
Looking good so far.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Oh, no one likes a plug lie. Really, just getting it out of the bunker is a big deal here. Well, that's a chance still to get up and down if they can hold a monster. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Eight feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole.
This next putt for double bogey.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This one from about 160 yards out. And choosing the 8-iron here. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's sharing 13th place. Here we go. The 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Now 5 strokes behind. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
L is for left. I don't know if they meant to do that.
And that was a bit of a misfire.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, just missed. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Attaboy, good shot. Second shot here on the 12th. Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Always frustrated by missing a green. And here we are with the 3rd shot. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Time to face a par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
That's tidy. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
It's tracking.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Now 6 strokes back after that hole. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Pretty good shot there.
Going with the hybrid. And he's not hit the mark on that approach. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And that looked good for a long way.
Putting for a par now.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Opting for the 6-iron. That might be one club too many. You like that, didn't you? There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Putting for a par here.
And there it is. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Now at the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Oh, the old snapperoni pizza.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Oh, he's hit a tree there.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shots so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
And if I'm to find a positive, at least they'll be able to cool down in the shade.
Even for the day.
Nice out the rough here.
That should set up another chance. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Gotta try and save the par here.
Ouch, that hurts.
Putting now for a bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Not able to find the green in 2, but a bold play. Getting ready to play their 3rd. How close was that to going down? Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Well, Rich, that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and which one was good, the Jekyll or the Hyde? I can never tell, but I tell you what, I think Mr. Jekyll was in the front and Mr. Hyde was on the back, because that's what it looked like.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Well, I'm thinking that like a little too easy. But top 27. Well, that's good. Well, next, got to make it harder, I guess. Oh no, I can't get to that. Continue. All right. Well, next round, we'll get better.
.2K Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final.
It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. It's a pivotal day coming up for this player on the team. I'm Luke Elvey. Great to have Rich Beam alongside me. And Rich, what do you think of their chances?
Look, they're behind the leaders, but not by a lot. But I got to say that they just haven't gotten it going yet. They are there because their putting has kind of kept it into it. The ball striking hasn't been great. The chipping hasn't been great, but they've made a bunch of putts. Something's got to change with the ball striking in order for them to remain in contention.
Let's get down to the action. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Second shot here on the first.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
And he needs this to save par. Yeah, fair effort. Sitting at 1 over for the event. This hole is a short par 5.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Second shot on the second. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them. And here we are with the third shot. That's some good golf right there. 4 feet to the cup.
Little birdie look in here.
That was a gallant attempt. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
That was horrible.
Caught up in some branches. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty.
I know what was that. That was a horrible shot.
Oh, that's a card saver. Finding the green from there.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 3 feet to the cup. Sitting at a couple over for the event.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
What?
And after a bogey at the last,
Oh.
they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
That should find the cut stuff.
Luke, I gotta say, I love your positive vibes, but unfortunately, that one has ended up in the bunker.
Getting ready to play their third. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
And here we are with the third shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
An important par save.
Oh, so close. Okay, let's head to the next. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Sitting at 3 over. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That's a shame. Just leaking left, that one.
That's not the shot they're after.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Par putt coming up here. Was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their 4th. Didn't that look good for a long time? Big par saver coming up for this fella. That's tracking for the par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Beautiful shot. Currently at +3 for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Well struck from around 180 yards out. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Look, I got to say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
That went ripping by the hole. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th.
Par 4 straight away. A hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
Not bad. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Oh, that would have been nice to make. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Sitting at 3 over. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
This is what they have left for par. These are on rails, looking good.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
Luke, that swing was just south of awful.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This one's heading towards the cabbage.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing.
That's inside the range. This is a bogey putt coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
That's an awful error. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Going with the 5-iron here. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
And coming up well short.
He's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Looking good.
Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Sitting at 4 over for the event. A long par 4 this hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That dog will hunt.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, that's frustrating. That'll sting a bit.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Time to face a par 4 now.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that. Just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Greens in regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
Well, that should save them. That one from the sand.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Well hold. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. All right on 20 feet. This is a great momentum putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Never mind. Go and tap it in.
Just a short putt. Closes the workout on that hole.
Currently at 4 over for the tournament. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted. And here we are with the third shot. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here.
An opportunity to make a par here.
Just didn't drop.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Yeah, that one will play. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagined in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
And it's time to recap that play.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that. Straight in the hole.
So, 2 rounds in the books, Rich. Not a bad little day's work, I think.
No, and only 2 more to go. Looking forward to seeing what happens over the final 36.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Well, that was okay, but I know it is got a revert eagle. I'll see you next round. See how I do in the next round. I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.